Good morning, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha. Oh, am I excited about today's message. We're going to be in Asha 4. My friend, if you're brand new to this channel, we're Zoroastrian Christ followers, the Magi. And the Magi, they're the original magicians. As a matter of fact, the word magic is named after the Magi. My friends, but I want you to understand this magic. You know, a lot of people think of magic almost like the same way when you go buy a gun. You want it for protection, provision, safety, health, right? You're going to protect yourself with this. It's a power. But I want you to see this magic is not being separate from God good. My friends, the Magi, they put as much faith into good as most people put into evil, because they understood that the frequency, the spirit that we hold creates our world. The thoughts we hold make our world. You know, as the Magi that went to the birth of Jesus, brought him gold, frankincense, myrrh, and worshipped him. Another amazing magician and miracle worker. My friends, in Jesus, he had that same faith. And do you know what I'm seeing here? Do you know what Jesus and the Magi had in common? The one thing they had in common? They both had that faith in that all-good God. Jesus was showing the religious people of his time they had the wrong image of who God is. He told them they were of their father, the devil. It didn't matter the name they're using. You can use the name God or Jehovah or Allah or Shiva, but what's the spirit behind it? And Jesus was showing them the loving Father. My friends, a good God, an all-good God, a God that doesn't send health and sickness and disease, doesn't send good and evil, isn't at peace and war. His nature is only good. My friends, and the truth is, you can't be separated from that good. So everything you're looking for, your protection, that's good. Your health, that's good. My friends, God is omnipresent, right? In our religion, God and good are the exact same thing. The spirit of good, protection, life, health, good. He just shines that good. That's all he has. He has no attributes of the evil spirit. My friends, when you get sick, it's not God punishing you for sin. My friends, he only can send love and health and protection and provision. And I'm going to show you the trick how to realize that, because Asha 14 says God's omnipresent. That means my good is omnipresent. My God is here now. My good is here now. My friends, so how do we, well, that's great, Megas, but how do I realize that in my life? And that's why I'm telling you, I really feel like some of you are going to think this is the greatest day in your life, the day that you found Asha 4. And my friends, I remember when I first discovered, I've read, I've studied all the religions. I've read thousands of books, my friends. I'm surrounded by books in Costco bins all around my room here. I can't even hardly walk because I have so many books. And I'll never forget when I found Asha 4. It blew me away. It was so simple, but so deep, so powerful. I knew everything was in that, my friends. And many of you today are going to think, oh my God, I will never forget the day I discovered Asha 4. And I'm going to break this up into several videos because it's too much and I don't want to lose you. The very first, well, I should start with this. It says these 4 powers, there's 4 powers, mental powers that are concerned with forming. My friends, this is taking energy and frequency and making it into form and matter. My God, this was thousands of years ago. And they understood quantum physics. Everything that seems like form and matter is just energy. It makes me think of Jesus, right? He had 5 loaves of bread. And then he's like 6 loaves of bread. 7, he fed thousands of people. My friends, because he understood of just taking energy and making it into form and matter. And let me preface this whole teaching with this, because you know what I don't like? When people give advice that they can't do. Right? You can always have someone telling you how to get rich, but they're not rich. Right? And I could go on. I don't like that. I want to learn from people that are doing it. My friends, I've done the greater works. Jesus said, greater works will you do. I've done them. My friends, and you can do them. My friends, if you feel like there's limits on your life, it's because you believe there's limits on your life. In truth, you are limitless. You can do anything, any good thing. My friends, because we are the Magi. We're Christ followers. We don't operate in black magic. We don't try to harm people or curse people or control people. I'm talking about realizing what's already around us. Divine health, God life, good life. My friends, it's available right now. It says these 4 powers are the mental powers concerned with forming. Do not sin. Do not think error. Hear me as I say that, because I don't want it to sound like the air we breathe, but error, E-R-R-O-R. Thinking wrong. Thinking the false word, the lie and illusion. My friends, because there's a true word, the original word, and there's a false word. And we got to be like the Magi. We have to have such a faith in the original word. Right? Jesus always talked about my word. Do you believe my word? If you hold my word. Right? If you have faith in my word. Your faith has made you whole. Our thinking, our beliefs makes us whole, makes us well, makes us protected, makes us provided for. Unless you're holding the false word. My friends, that you're separated from God good. Listen to the very first prayer ever. The very first, they called them spells back then. Now with all this Harry Potter stuff, I know it gets confusing, but a spell was just a prayer thousands of years ago. The very first one ever written down says, circle of oath. Insurmountable divine circle of oath, heaven and earth's unaltered circle by oath. God is one and cannot be changed. God and man shall not be divided. God, good and God are the same thing. It's the highest principle of good. My friends, you can't be separated from it. You're one with it. You come from God. You're made of God. Good. You're made of health, divine life. That's what you are. But if you're holding the wrong thoughts and ideas, the false word, you're going to create a false word. It's all about energetic seed. The seeds that we plant, there's a harvest. You know what? Flip over to Asha 8 real quick with me. Asha 8 says, the perfect creator's perfect mind created a perfect thought. What else could he have? What else could a perfect good God have but good God thoughts and creation? Now get this, I am that thought. I am that perfect spirit. I choose not to be double-minded. And this is, again, it's holding that true word, the original word, not the false word. Don't look around at the hell created by holding the false word and lie and illusion, and then hold that as your belief. Right? I see that all the time. People saying, oh, I'm going to be rich someday, and they're speaking it with their mouth, but they don't truly believe it in their heart. Their heart screaming, you don't believe that. Your mom and dad were never rich. Grandma and grandpa was never rich. You never knew anyone rich. My friends, and your true belief is keeping you bound and limited. You got to realize you come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. Let me ask you that. Do you come from God? From the Creator? Then you're His perfect thought, His perfect idea. And when you realize there's no separation from that, things are going to change. But you can't be double-minded. You got to choose to think God and not the lie. Think good and not the lie. It says, I am perfect spirit, God's child thought, and spirit makes body form. Right? We're talking about that in Asha 4 there. The spirit, the energy, the frequency we hold makes form and matter. My friends, it's quantum physics and it's Magi magic. And it's beautiful. It says, therefore my body is perfect. Therefore my world is perfect. It's good because I'm holding the highest principle of good, that original word. And it is. It says on a subconscious level, this is in your heart of hearts. So it's not just what you're speaking. It's not just the words you're speaking. But it's the heart, the belief behind the words. It's the God behind the words. That when you speak, it's God speaking, because you and God are one and cannot be separated. You come from good spirit. You're made of good spirit. You're a son and daughter of God. That's your name. When you walk into a place, that's your last name. God. I come from, that's Daddy. I'm part of that family. When I speak, He backs me up. My words, I'm just putting it into words so you can hear what's already going on. I am divine life, and death cannot enter. I am divine health, and sickness and disease dies when it touches me. I don't need to talk about it, because I speak from my heart of hearts and what I am, but I'm just saying it out loud so you can hear it and understand what's going on. On a subconscious level, I live in truth, the original word, and the lie of discord disappears. The spell of separation is broken. In truth, all is good. All is God. My friends, that's what's true. And you want to see that true world? Stop holding the lie and illusion. Stop thinking. Stop believing it. You were thinking, well, Megas, that's probably that sounds like a big job. That's why there's 3 more steps to creating that magic. And once you understand the third one, reason, this is all going to come together. So stay with it. Go to Asha 6 before we end this video, and then we'll go to the next video. Asha 6 says, thoughts make your world. Again, it's the energy, the frequency. Thoughts make your world. Beliefs make your thoughts, right? The things you are thinking about all the time is what you truly believe in your heart. But reason makes your beliefs. That's why we really got to understand reason to understand magic. Mind reasons. Oh my God, I hope you can understand this. Mind is the reason. Everything is mind. We live in the mind of God. The good mind of God, the good thought, where it's adventurous and it's fun and it's beautiful and it's tactile and it's sensual and it's amazing. My friends, the flowers and the colors and the sounds and the smells, the life in a bird. My friends, the life in you, the trees, the fresh blue air, the water. I mean, it's beautiful. If you can see it without the lie and illusion, mudding it up. An unmixed world. Zoroaster means unmixed, undiluted, undefiled, pure, starlight, pure light. My friends, when you can see it like that and live in that, this world is magic and it's beautiful and it's good. Oh, listen to this. When you know this, illusion goes away. Belief in only good. Again, that was the magic of Jesus, the magic of the Magi. They had so much faith in good. They had as much faith and belief in good as the other people had in evil. That they were separated from their peace and their joy and their health. That's what most people thought at the time. So the masters come and say, look this is what's real right here. It's love and it's good. It's the good God. You better get your idea of who God is right. That's what I love about Zoroastrianism. And what I love about the loving Father of Jesus. My friends, it's different than the world religions and their idea of God. It's all good. No, only good. It's this complete trust that brings out the manifestations now. When you hold that, it brings it out now. My friends, real, I love that. What's real? It's not the lie and illusion. It's real, it's substance, it's what your heart craves. Real as it already is by means of reason. My friends, is that beautiful? Alright, we'll pick this up in part 2. Are you guys enjoying this? Go to the comments and let me know. I love you.